You make the coffee, you lay down in the tub, you put it inside of you, you undo the clip, the coffee comes in, you wait 10 to 20 minutes, you take a big poop, and you are good to go. It's that simple. In my opinion, it's one of the most effective and easy detox and cleansing strategies that you can do. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys everything you need to know about the Organic Coffee Enema. And I want to let you guys know that this is actually part 2 of a 5-part masterclass series. If you haven't seen the other videos, they will be on my channel as well. And they'll also be linked at the end of this video. Video 1 was how to do the salt flush. It was a salt flush masterclass. We're also going to cover the liver gallbladder flush. We're also going to cover autophagy practices. And then at the end, I'm going to put it together in a grand masterclass schedule. So there will be 5 total videos. Pardon me, this is video 2. And I'll be rolling them out as quickly as I can over the next week or so. So let's jump right into it, shall we? First of all, you're going to need some sort of 2-quart enema kit. They come in 2 fashion. There's the natural rubber ones. They're usually red. Sometimes they have translucent colored ones, and some people like those because you can see how much coffee's left in them. I prefer the stainless steel version for myself personally, and it's the one a lot of my clients use. Both of them work perfectly fine though. You're gonna need caffeinated organic coffee, and you're gonna need a clean water source. I prefer natural spring water, but any sort of like reverse osmosis or just good, clean, natural source will work perfectly fine. You're gonna need a pot to cook the coffee and the water in. You're gonna need some type of filter. Also, you can use like a French press or a typical coffee brewing system machine. Doesn't work as good as this method, but you can use either one. You're gonna bring 3 cups of water to a rolling boil. And then you're gonna wanna do 2 to 3 heaping tablespoons of the ground organic coffee. I prefer organic dark roast coffee, like an Ethiopian dark roast. Any organic coffee though works. Then you want to keep that water boiling for about 5 minutes and then turn the heat off. And during the time that it's boiling, you want to just keep stirring it up. Make sure it's nice and blended up. Here's a key factor. Return the coffee water to room temperature or cooler. Trust me, you don't want to do an enema with scalding hot water, hot coffee rather. I've done it. It's no fun. It sucks. I've burnt the inside of myself. You want to avoid that. So let it go to room temperature or even cooler. Then using some type of filter or the French press, pour that coffee into the enema kit. The best place to do this is in the bathtub. You want to set up your enema kit about a minimum of 2 feet above where you're laying down so that it uses gravity to come inside of you. Before you insert the tip into your rectum, you want to use the little clip. There's a clip that comes with the enema kits, and you want to undo the clip and let the coffee start to flow through the enema kit and just start to come out. Then re-clip it. What this does is this takes out any air bubbles, and it's a key point. You don't want to miss that detail. Once you've done that, now all you have to do is lube up the tip of the enema kit, the little part, and usually there's a line on it, and you want to insert that into your rectum up into the line. It's about 1 or 2 inches. Lubrication that works, anything from tallow to coconut oil to personal lubricant. Just make sure it's a clean source. Then while you're laying on your back in the tub, you can put a towel down, you can put a pillow down, make it as comfortable as possible. You've inserted the tip. Then again, you go to that clip and you release it. This will allow the coffee to flow into your body. And once the enema kit is completely drained inside of you, you're done. You can pull the coffee enema tip out and put it to the side somewhere in the tub and just sit back, lay down, and relax. You're gonna wanna try to relax and chill out for somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes. Once you feel the urge to get up, go sit on the toilet and release the demons. All sorts of stuff will come out. Poop, fecal matter, hopefully some toxins, maybe some parasites. I've released things like mucoid plaque before. And of course, all the coffee will come out of you. So it will be very liquidy, very diarrhea-y, and a lot of stuff will come out. Your first few times doing a coffee enema, you may need to go to the bathroom several times within the first hour after doing it, and that's okay. You want to do it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and keep in mind, your first time will take a little extra time. It will be awkward, and until you get used to the coffee enema, you may have to do a lot of pooping that morning. So it's best to schedule your first coffee enema or coffee enemas in general on a day that you don't have much going on and that you have a very open, laid back morning so you can focus on doing the coffee enema, preparing the coffee enema, and taking lots of poops. Like I said in the intro, I am putting out a series of these videos. In video 5, I'm going to explain how to fit the coffee enemas into a grand schedule for cleansing and detoxification that includes everything, the salt flush, the liver gallbladder flush. So I'll give you more details and specifics then, but in general, I do not recommend doing coffee enemas every single day for anyone. I would recommend for most people that you can do it once or twice per week at most. But for most people in general, for just some basic level of cleansing and detoxification to reset the system, once or twice per month is actually plenty. The cool thing about the Organic Coffee Enema cleanse is that you can use it also on an as-needed basis. If you've had a weekend where you've just eaten really bad foods, or you're having lots of stress, or your bowels and digestion are just not working good and you feel like you need some sort of reset, do a coffee enema. You can pair it with a one-day water fast, and it works like magic. I want to cover some common questions and concerns because these are actually pretty important, and people ask these questions all the time whenever I post about coffee enemas on social media. Also, in the group course that I run and in my private coaching, these are the questions that I get. People email me these questions, and so these are important. I'll jump into those right now. Commonly asked questions. Question number 1, what if I can't hold the coffee enema in for long enough, for up to the 10 minutes? And the truth of the matter is at first, most people won't be able to hold the coffee enema for 10 minutes. Might only be 2 minutes, might only be 3 minutes. That's okay. The more of them that you do, the more you'll get used to it, and the longer you'll be able to hold the coffee enemas in for the 20 minutes. Usually after the first 2, you can do the full 10 to 15 minutes pretty easily. Listen to your body. When you need to get up and take a poop, don't poop yourself in the bathtub. Just get up and go. Also, some people have confusion. You're not taking a bath, although you probably could when you're doing the enema. You just are doing the coffee enema in the tub so that if there's any like little leaks or messy stuff, it's easy to clean up. Question number 2 is, do coffee enemas dehydrate you? And in reality, no, they don't really dehydrate you at all. But with anything, hydration and electrolyte balance is super important. And on days that you do a coffee enema, getting a little extra hydration from things like high quality spring water with some electrolyte mixes in them, extra fruit or extra just liquids, bone broth, coconut water, anything that's hydrating, it's always a great idea to do a little extra hydration on enema days. And if you're in the healing process or you're just trying to be healthy, obviously hydration is important. So just make sure you're staying hydrated like normal. Next question, what if you're caffeine sensitive? So here's where you have some wiggle room. If you're caffeine sensitive, you can lower the amount of coffee that you put into the mix. That simple. If you like a little extra caffeine, if you enjoy caffeine, you can add a little extra. You can play with the mix and you can see what happens. It's no problem. Next question is, can I add extra water to the bag? So the amount of water that you make the coffee enema with will not fill up an enema bag, not even really close. And it's perfectly okay to fill up the entire bag so that you get a bigger volume of liquid coming into you. Some people like that better, some people don't. You don't have to add extra water, but if you want to, you can. Some people find that adding the extra water into the bag and filling it up to the brim does enhance the amount of flushing that happens. It does also slightly dilute the coffee. So if you're a person that does want to add water, you might add a little extra coffee to the premix. Next question is, does decaffeinated coffee work for the coffee enema? No, it doesn't work. Doesn't do the same thing, period. Next question is, when can I eat? Hey, as soon as you are done expelling the poop and the coffee out of your body and you get hungry, then go ahead and eat your normal, healthy diet. Now, I will emphasize this, that if you are looking to heal your body from eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, leaky gut, digestion issues, hormone issues, you're using these as a health practice, customizing the diet based on the biomarker system is of the utmost importance. If you don't know what I mean by that, please check out my other videos. I cover the biomarker system and customizing nutrition a ton. I talk about it a lot in a video I shot last week. The carnivore diet review video, I go into it a lot there. Here, my advice about diet, period, point blank, is the best diet for healing is one that is a customized diet based on your biomarkers. Check out my other videos for more on that. And last question is, how do you clean it up? So the basic way to clean it up is to use water, some warm water, and just flush out the entire enema kit. And you can use a teeny tiny bit of something like a non-toxic Cassil soap, like Dr. Bronner's unscented. Put a little dab of it, let it run through, clean the tip with it, and then let it all dry out, and then put it somewhere clean and safe. And that's really all you need to do. That's kind of why I like the stainless steel kit better, because it is just faster and easier to clean up, and you have access into the bowl, which with the rubber ones, you kind of don't. So you have to swish the water around and kind of do a little extra work. That's it, my friends. That's everything you need to know about the Organic Coffee Enema Cleanse and Detox process. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. I'll be happy to address the ones that are relevant. Also, stay tuned for the rest of the series of all of these cleanses and how to put them all together. This is the Masterclass Detox series. This is video 2. There's 5 total videos. For those of you who are struggling with your health and you need help, check out the description box. I have private coaching. I have an online course. Everything is fully supported, and we do have a step-by-step system that includes cleansing and detoxification practices like the coffee enema. Anyway, guys, much love to you. I wish you the best on your healing and health journey. I'll be back with many more videos really soon, and I'll do an old school YouTube outro. Remember to subscribe and share. Hit that like button, and I think that's what we used to always say. Anyway, peace. For those of you who don't know, coffee enemas work by directing organic coffee up into the rectum and into the body. The coffee interacts directly with the liver and the kidneys and the intestines and your entire digestional tract, including your colon. It's a very strong detoxifier. So there's 2 forms of palmitic acid contained in the coffee: glutathione and S-transferase. These are 2 ultra powerful detoxifiers for the body. It also causes the liver to produce bile. The bile binds to toxins, and then through the flush, those toxins are carried out of the body. This allows the liver and the whole filtration system to basically function with more energy and work more efficiently at detoxifying the body, which is its job. Basically, you could think of a coffee enema as speeding up and accelerating, plus helping out the entire filtration system, the lymph system, and the digestion in its detoxification methodology. Great reset for the body.